Holomisa was campaigning in Butterworth in the Eastern Cape. He urged citizens to consider his party as an alternative to the current government.
UDM leader General Bantu Holomisa has just concluded his address with the community of Nsobomvu in Butterworth, and he spoke at length on a number of service delivery related issues, and he is with me now to unpack those issues. Thank you very much for your time, sir. I saw you going around Butterworth, and on your visit now, what is your understanding of the situation here?
Well, it is unfortunate that the ruling party, which has been running this municipality from time immemorial, has not serviced the people of Butterworth. This used to be the industrial hub of Transkei then. However, factories have been closed down in this area. Maintenance of roads, the infrastructure is not there. I hope that the new municipality, especially if it is under the control of the United Democratic Movement, or that we could force that there be a coalition in this area. First thing which must be done is to do a skills auditing as to, do we have engineers in this city? Who is responsible for the environment of the area? Why the people are not employed? Why there's a sole lack of maintaining the whole area, especially on waste management. The lack of waste management in this area is embarrassing. This town used to be, the streets were tarred, all of them. But today, these are not potholes, these are ditches. The ANC should be ashamed that they have taken these cities throughout South Africa. But today, they are becoming slums.
Yeah. You also spoke about the importance of skills development, particularly on youth. Can you elaborate on that?
Earlier this morning, I went to a TVET college here called King Insa TVET College. And my talk there was that the time has arrived for us not to continue to queue for work, to ask jobs from the companies which are controlled by a mere 3 million population, white population. Yet we have about 56 million blacks. Therefore, the state has to create a national fund so that these kids, when they go out of TVET colleges, the mentality of going to look for jobs must be a thing of the past. But they must get startup capital, and then they can start their businesses immediately. The China does that. Many countries are doing so. Even the Nationalist Party government, when it took over from the English people, they created national funds and state banks to help their people.
And then you also touched on the issue of the revitalization of the industries in this area.
The time has arrived for the government to invest on our youth. They've got skills. They must partition some of these industrial areas here and renovate some of them and give space to these kids, and they must start doing something.
And then also, General, there's an issue of corruption which you also spoke at length about.
The task of the oncoming councillors, their work has been made easy because the Auditor General has already published the findings and recommendations on the state of the municipalities in South Africa. All what they need to do is to implement those findings and recommendations. And in doing so, they must work with the work closely with the law enforcement agencies to put things in right places.